My name is Jeannie. Um, Most people know me there as Jeannie. Yeah, Jeannie. I graduated year 2019, and I still work in Kroger as an overnight stalker now. But I'm going for a backup manager. So I'm working there for 3 years now. So I was a working student at Berkmar, and I'm still working on it.
So tell me, how has Berkmar affected your life overall after high school?
Oh, I realized a lot after I graduated high school. Berkmar taught me a lot, especially Miss L. You guys had her. She's really cool. She was one of my mentors. So whenever I have a problem personally, I always come to her. She taught me a lot. At that time, I wasn't teachable. So she was telling me all of these things that I couldn't understand. But now, as I grow older, I understand it more. And I have some few hard, teachers that was hard on me, and now I get it why they were like that on me, because now that I look back, I could have asked them for help, could have advantage of them, but before I was really a bad student. I was failing all of my AP classes, not showing up to class, skipping class. I only show up for Miss L, and I got that senioritis that they call. So now I realize how important you should focus in school. You gotta listen to your teacher, because what they say, you're gonna look back and realize that they were right. So follow teachers, respect them. If you need help, one of my mentors, Miss L, in school, so she can help you guys out. She's really a good teacher.
You said you took a break a year and a half. Why did you take a break from school?
Because I didn't know what I want to do. I didn't want to waste that money. I was not in a good direction in that time of my life. I was blaming others for my what I've been going on through, but it was all me. Yeah. It's gonna be always you against you, not these other people around you. I was hanging out with the wrong crowd, doing all of these stupid things that I wasn't even supposed to do. I even drove without a license, without car insurance, so I was just doing these bad things. And now that I look back, I could have done better, but now I'm just gonna take the lessons instead of getting depressed that I'm depressed, I couldn't do anything. Because most of these days, I see these teenagers, they're just so depressed. They blame it on other things. Instead of being depressed and sad, being in your room, cutting yourself. Because I did that too. I was really suicidal. I've been on that point. But if you're gonna look back at it, now that I'm seeing at it, I could have used that time to look for answers instead of asking myself, why am I like this? Beating myself dead. I was just being so hard on myself, not looking for answers, If you keep believing in yourself, you're gonna achieve good things. You're gonna get to the top.
I'm so glad that you're better now,
Yes.
I feel like you accomplished a lot now. You're doing better now.
Yeah.
So is that what made you change your mind on going back to school?
Yeah, actually, it's just this year that I found out what I really want to do in life. I started to work on cars, and before I didn't even know that I can work on cars. So now I feel like I can really do this, because that is the only thing that I have patience with, is fixing cars. So I was kind of surprised that I have that talent. I discovered the talent just by exploring these people around you. So I believe in this. I believe in law of attraction. Whatever you put your mind into it, all of these people around you will start show up and help you get to the top. So you gotta surround yourself with the right people.
So when you do go back to college, what college do you plan on going to, or do you not yet?
I actually just got accepted at Gwinnett Tech as I applied for a Mercedes program. They have a Mercedes and automotive program in there. So I'm kind of excited, just warming myself up, just enjoying free time. Yeah, I was gonna spend my birthday at Miss L's class because I did it last year, but now they said that I couldn't visit Berkmar because of this pandemic thing.
Oh, so, yeah.
Yeah. So I will visit one day.
Hopefully.
So what advice do you have for any seniors?
I only have 3 advice. Choose the right people to hang out with. You are who you hang out with most of the time. So if it's going to be all up to you if you're going to surround yourself with positive people or negative-minded people. Stay open-minded to the views and opinions of others and always be teachable. So whenever your teacher is teaching you something, always listen, your mom, your parents, because they know the best. They've gone through what you're going on through right now. So, and the last one is always believe in yourself. Always be positive and always be kind. If you believe in yourself, I promise you can achieve everything, anything in this world. In that situation, believing in yourself, I think Miss L is the best one that you can lean on because his vibe is really good. Mm-hmm. That's what I've learned from her.
So describe the feeling that you got when leaving Berkmar.
When I was leaving the Berkmar, it was my senior year. That was the lowest point of my time, really, because I was so worried what I'm gonna do after high school. I didn't know what I was gonna do, so I was really feeling depressed. Mm-hmm. I wasn't growing up, yeah, it was I felt like I was a failure from everybody. Failure from myself because all I do is I just sleep and work. That's it. And right now I learned how to explore, how to communicate with other people. But at that time when I left Berkmar, I was really at the down point of my life. So I'm glad that I'm in this place now. I'm really happy.
Yeah, because it's normal to not know what you
want to do after.
Yeah, and if you figured it out now, and you seem like you are going on the right path in your career, and
so
driving pretty good.
Right. So you feel like you're in a good place now with anything, everything actually, work, going back to school.
Yeah, I feel like I'm on the right path now. There were always going to be roadblocks ahead. It's just going to be up to you if you're going to deal with them or you're going to allow that roadblock to hit you, push you down, because there were always going to be bad unexpected circumstances in your life. So it's going to be up to you how you're going to deal with them, really. There's no easy way to success. Always remember that there's going to be always work hard for it.
So what were your ways of coping with things, and what were your ways of overcoming the things that you did when you were in high school? What was your ways of doing that?
How did you cope? Basically.
I only cope. I guess I got lucky. I talked to this mentor at work, and at that time, I was already in doubt of everything. He's now my mentor right now, so I have a mentor at work, and I asked him. Suddenly, he passed by my aisle while I was working, and then I just suddenly asked him. I said, "Do you believe in God?" And then that's how it started. And he brought back my faith in God. Yes, God is real. Always pray. You gotta have faith, because if not, your life is just gonna be everywhere. So the way that I cope is I listen to him. You gotta listen to your mentors, your parents, as I say, because they know the best. And I just listened to a motivational podcast. And if you're gonna listen to a motivational podcast, make sure you're listening to it, you study it, and you write notes, and you just apply it to your life. That's how I cope. And whenever I don't feel good, you gotta always look for something for you and able to feel good. Always feel good, but you don't do drugs, kids. Just to feel good. Yeah.
So, are you still in contact with people from high school? Like, do you still contact friends and stuff from high school?
Yeah, some of them, but as I told you guys, my senior year,
you had to let some go.
Yeah. Also, Miss L knows. I told Miss L, I said I don't want to be attached with these people, so I just cut everybody off. Those good ones for me and those bad ones for me. So basically, everybody off. I made a dumb mistake for not really valuing people, so I didn't really value them. So, I mean, this life, you're gonna lose some good people in your life or bad people in your life. At the end of the day, it's always gonna be you. So make sure you don't lose yourself. I mean, I think that's what it matters. It might sound so selfish, but the truth of the day, even though you have your parents or your best friends or your boyfriend and girlfriends, at the end of the day, it's always gonna be you. So I apologize for those people. I did bad on them. So they're gonna watch.
How has COVID affected your life after high school?
I think I'm not saying that COVID was the best thing that been happening, but that COVID week, I actually caught COVID. Sorry, so I got it, and I got laid off from my job for 2 weeks. And at that time, I didn't want to just, be quarantined at my home, inside my room. At that time, I looked for ways how to make money inside my house. So I started trading, the stock trading. I started learning for stocks, just working on fixing myself, controlling my thinking. You gotta control your thinking, guys, because keep thinking negative is gonna eat you. So I just, I kept talking to my mentor, watching YouTube videos, how to start trading, and I learned how to trade. And then in 2 days, I gained $2,000. So COVID was the best. I think this is my best year, 2020. It might not the best year for everybody, but I think this is the year that I really grew up, like really improved myself.
So did you have any goals in high school that you have achieved, or like any goals now that you're working towards?
In my high school year, I didn't really have any future goals. I only made the goals this year, 2020. Because in my high school year, my only goal was really to graduate. My auntie had to talk to my counselor, to ask how am I going to be able to graduate, because I was really failing classes. I thought I wasn't going to be able to walk into graduation, but I did. So I only made my goals now. So I hope you guys don't end up like me. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to do better. So what do you feel like the school could do to help people that are going through the same thing that you went through in high school? That's kind of a tough question, but I think the school can do is show them opportunities, help them how to get opportunities, because right now I think the problem is teenagers can only see the negative side of the school. Of leaving. Because that's what I saw. Berkmar, whenever they hear it, because before, whenever I tell somebody that I go to Berkmar, they say that it's a bad school, It's a mixed school. It's a mixed race. So I think what the school can do is hire them like a motivational speaker.
Yeah. I like that.
What do you call that? where sorry about that. Yeah, I am a motivational speaker. Show these kids that if you're gonna focus on the positive side of things, there's so much better in it, not focusing on the negative side. Yeah, I think kids just needs to stop focusing on the negative side, because that was me. I was always negative. I even told Miss L that I didn't want to be attached with these people, because in the end, when they leave, you're just gonna end up hurting, and it's not all that, Don't mind all of that hurting, but mind the lesson that you get from it, from that person,
So like the obstacles that people go through, you feel like when you go through those obstacles, you shouldn't think about like the negative. You should think about the positive.
Yeah, always think outside the box, because if you're focused on one thing, what can you get from it if you're focusing on one thing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So basically, you think, okay, so to say what you said, you basically want Berkmar to come up with like a motivational speaker for the seniors, so that if they are in a dark place, they should know that there is good to graduating, and that even though there's some negatives, that they shouldn't think about it, because there's a whole bunch of opportunities after you graduate and things you could do.
Yeah, there's a lot, especially in this country, because I didn't grow up. I wasn't born in this country. I was born in the Philippines. Right now in the Philippines, what they're dealing through right now is it's really strict. You have to have your face mask on. You have to have your face shield. It can still work. Why can't we, the Americans? There's so much more opportunities in here. So I don't know if you guys see this, but if you're gonna walk down to downtown Atlanta, you barely see any immigrants that are homeless. You almost see Americans. I'm not saying all black or all white, but mostly it's Americans. So people go here for opportunities. They're just gonna look at the other countries that they don't have one. Like my country, it's really hard to find job right now, because most of their businesses, they shut down because of this COVID. So right now, whenever I think about and realize it, there's so much opportunity down here. Plus, we're more advanced because of the technologies. In my country, they don't have that. It's hard to work from home because they don't have a stable internet connections. Here, you can work from home. You can have a car and then do Uber Eats. In my country, you can't even do that. There's that whole 1 hour of traffic, probably at Berkmar to Walmart. I don't know if you guys know the Walmart down the street, but yeah, it's that bad traffic. It's really bad in my country, so it's really hard. If other people in my country can do it, so why can't this country can do it? So people should think that there's a lot of opportunities in here, not just because they don't have the resources. You gather the resources and then use those resources to enable for you to have an opportunity. You create your own opportunities, you gotta create them.
So you feel like some people now, like most Americans, especially kids during this time, we do have a lot of opportunities, but we do take them for granted a lot.
Yeah.
So during COVID, you feel like that people should take advantage of that, Because I think COVID is, I'm not saying that it's good, but I think it's an opportunity for yourself to know
make something out of it.
Yeah, study yourself. Like, what is your weaknesses? Because that's what I've done when I was in quarantine. Be able to get myself more while quarantining yourself, being away from your friends. Because really, I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta know who you are. Nobody can tell you who you are except for you. But they can't really, you know, they can really tell you, oh, you're like this. I mean, if you believe then it's true. Whatever you think, it's like anything that you think that goes into your mind, it's possible. That's what I basically learned.
That's what you learned from Berkmar, or out of high school, high school.
After high school, really. But Miss L is just kept saying that to me. I mean, I should have learned that a long time ago, but it was me the problem. I wasn't being teachable. I was being hard-headed.
It's really I kind of like your story because I like your story. But like you said,
you sound humble.
Yeah,
oh, thank you.
You said that when you was going through those hard times, right? You got closer to God. You didn't really put it in other things. Like you really got closer to your religion and stuff. So I really think you made that right turn. Because a lot of people, they don't go straight to their religion. They go to different,
things.
Yeah, different things to cope with situations. But for you, you went to your religion.
I mean, before when I was coping in senior year, I was doing some really, really not good things too, drinking, doing illegal stuff. I've done that too. But
But you had to make a change.
Yeah. I'm glad that I didn't let it
affect you.
Yeah. Because some people, teenagers, they just let them eat them. Oh, I'm going to just do this. Smoke and get high and just sleep. Because they like the feeling. You shouldn't be smoking because your feelings is most that it matters. You cannot hide your feelings by just getting high, getting drunk. It's just a temporary, solution. But you gotta stand up, for yourself, for your own self, because nobody's gonna do it for you except for you.
Your story.
I like the story.
I do. I love your story. It's very inspirational because a lot of people go through that.
From the people we've interviewed, you're one of the different. You're different out of all of them.
Thank you. And here's one more thing. These teenagers talking about, I lost my mom, lost my father. Came from a broken family. They just make all of these excuses. They could have get that excuses, make that as a motivation, a better life. I lost my mom when I was 10. I don't have a dad. I mean, I do have a dad, but we didn't have that close a relationship.
Yeah.
I grew up really young, alone. And I grew up with my grandmother and my mother's side. I lost my 2 brothers. And then when I was in my senior year, I lost my grandfather, which I was with Miss L the whole time. Miss L really helped me a lot to go with that. And while I was mourning, I could have used that reasons to not do anything. I could have just stayed at home, be depressed, or I lost mostly my family. And now I have a sister to take care of. I have to make a change. I mean, I have 2 choices. Be depressed, stay depressed, or, just tell the depression, you know what? I'm not going to mind you anymore. I need to do better, because right now my sister is under me. So basically she's one of my responsibility now, and I want her to be in the same situation that I was in, I want her to feel complete, even though most of my family members are not around us, So I'm glad that she's still doing better now. I mean, she's still doing good, and I don't want her to be in the same place as I went through, So I gotta be better and able for her to direct her to the right path, I mean, sometimes you need people to help you get directed on the right path, to be in the right path. That's why it's important for you to like choose the right people.
It's good that she has you as a role model for her and to be able to guide her.
Yeah.
Especially since you already know what you've gone through, so you can take that and help her understand, like, yo, you can't be doing this. You can't follow after what I did. You got to be better than what I did.
Yeah. We all make mistakes, but you know, it's going to be up to you if you're going to do the same mistake and not learn from it, because really, the universe is going to keep doing the same things at you until you learn. You know, it's just like a test, basically. I think it's a test. Basically, it's like a game, you know, how you...
Yeah.
If you keep failing, you're going to be in the same level. Just like that. As soon as you level up, the harder that you level up, the harder the game is, right? Things like that.
Oh my gosh, it's very inspiring because like you went through so much. Like you lost your brothers, your mom, you know, and you're still smiling to this day.
Right. Hey, and then knowing that you went through all of that and you changed your whole lifestyle around so you could be a better person for your sister. That's crazy.
That's amazing.
What grade are you guys in right now?
I'm a junior.
I'm in 10th grade.
Okay. It's good. You guys still have a long time, so make sure you guys enjoy the life. It's good to be attached, but don't let that attachment control you. Like, don't let anybody else control your thinking, you know? That's what happened to me. I let these outside forces control my thinking. That's why my thoughts are just mainly, oh, you're not a good friend. You're a failure.
Yeah.
That controlled me in my senior year. That's why I didn't get to enjoy my senior year. I lost all of these good people, you know? And I guess it is what it is. It's just, you're just gonna learn from your mistakes and not do it again. But not the end yet. Remember that.
It was nice having you.
You know?
We really appreciate you coming to do this interview with us. It was amazing hearing your story, hearing what you went through, and hearing how you overcame it. It was very amazing hearing it.
Looking forward to see you guys. Hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Okay, we're gonna close out now, and then we gotta make an intro.
Okay.
So, we gotta do the intro first, okay?
All right.
So, what's up, guys? It's Madison.
And to Shayla. And this is Life After Berkmar.
Wait, one more time.
You gotta do this again?
Yeah. What's up, guys? It's Madison.
And to Shayla. And this is Life After Berkmar.
And here's our guest,
Jeannie. Gumtang.
Okay.
Right.
Now we're gonna do the outro. Okay, to Shayla, you start, remember?
I forgot my outro. Okay. All right, y'all. So that's the end of today's episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And
turn on post notifications. And my name is Madison.
And my name is Tashayla.
We out this thing.
Bye.